Hello? Turn microphone off. No, I want it on. Alright, can anybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Is this on? Have I been recording last time without it on? No. Okay, really quick. Audio. Do. Alright, be sure. Alright, so hello everybody. I've just got a bunch of new games to check out, and I'm hoping to get an idea of every single one of these for you. Sorry about yesterday. I'm still sick and was not feeling up to recording, and that was my own fault. I should have handled it, I should have dealt with it, and I should have had something out there for you, but welcome to Dear Esther. The Lighthouse, play this chapter. No idea what I'm getting myself into for any of the games that are currently going to be recorded
Dear
out for
Esther,
you.
the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth,
But they're
and the
all
waves
old
always
games,
at my
and I'm
ankles,
excited.
I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Oh, Jesus, my bad. Okay, scary things. Head over the water. Head over the water. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. But yeah, I have a bunch of old games that I'm checking out because Humble Bundle decided to fix its way it works. Oh! It's okay. Toilet? Huh? Ooh, can I pick this up? Hold on. Okay. Not a lot that I could do there. Don't be scary. Don't be scary. I'm sorry you can't see my face still. Oh! Oh shoot, which OHH. This is cell. Can't remember. It's not it's not water, it's a carbo. Oh, I've seen that one before. I feel like such an idiot. Don't be scary, don't be scary. Oh, your water heater, don't be scary. Just a lot of paint. Okay. Because I'm doing the thing that I've done before, where I'm not looking what I'm doing. And to much of many of your interests of me being a floof, I feel like I have to go there. But I want to go up. Because the paint's telling me otherwise. Ha 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 ha. Ha, I beat your game logic. I think. I don't know. I don't even...
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with that chatter.
for me.
Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him.
What?
I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Okay. Whatever you say, bro. Pretty sure I'm not playing this correctly. Oh, look, rocks. I don't know. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, I guess I'm not going that way anymore. Yeah, I'm not going that way anymore. Clearly going this way. Where the trail. Sand. 11, are you here? Are you to tell me about Billy's story? This clearly looks like the area. No, it's not supposed to be horror, but I'm a jumpy little douchebag. I get scared far too easily for my own good. If this has a save system, which it didn't say that it didn't have one,
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum
God,
you
that's a
found.
lot to talk.
I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
I'm sorry, what? Is it a little too on the fresh side for me to not be disturbed? Mucus problems. I don't like the flu, guys. My voice sounds all like low and raspy too. Oh no. Gee willikers, Batman.
I have found the
this was
ship's
the right way.
manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
What? Am I supposed to go this way? Oh no. To what direction do you wish me to continue? Oh, horrid one. Into the ocean. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. No, go back up. Ah! I don't wanna know what that is. I don't wanna know what it is. Oh, is there a map? Ah, my heart just sank gravely. There's clearly a way up there. Oh. Oh, he started to be quiet now, didn't he? Oh, oh my. They're gonna say anything about this? Because the only things I can do are walk around and zoom. And not like zoom as in run. Zoom as in zoom. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It's not fun, dude. Oh, stairs? I'm sorry, were there always stairs there? Please tell me there were always stairs here and I'm just not a dingus dahungus. Yeah, seriously though, this area right here looks like it looks like the scene from Stranger Things. There's the source. I need to get to the source. What a wonderful day to just be climbing up a mountain. Not sure where it's gonna lead
Reading
me.
Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves,
Dude, I don't even
and he
know
did
where
not
I am.
chart the north side. I think this
I'm
is
just
why
trying to
his
eat my
understanding of
soup.
the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Like legit. All I wanted was to eat my soup. Yeah, don't worry, Elle. We're headed to the source.
When someone had died
We'll save
or was
Billy.
dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, They cut parallel lines
Which was such
into
an
the cliff,
interesting jump
exposing the
from
white
season
chalk
2 to
beneath.
season 3, by the way.
You
Any
could
of you have
see
seen
them
it, and I
from the
hope to
mainland
God
or the fishing boat,
I had not
and
just
notice
put
and aid,
spoilers, but
or
at the same
impose a
time,
cordon
it's
of
been out for
protection,
a while.
and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths
Ooh,
died
cool.
along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be
Dang, there's gonna be a
rescuers
lot of
at
walking
bay.
in this game.
The infection is not
They said
simply
Death
of the
Stranding
flesh.
was a walking simulator. Dear Esther.
I quote directly: a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex.
What am I playing?
It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found
Oh, the
those who
ship.
wander this shoreline
Oh, the
adrift
ship.
from any
Okay.
chance of
I see it.
redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
If this was Skyrim and I had a horse, I could have just climbed up the mountain and be faster. Because there's the house and there's the ship. And there's a cave. A very scary cave. I am so jumpy, it's stupid. My friends are telling me to play more
Dear
horror
Esther,
games. There it is.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an
God, this
apology,
is all story.
reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home.
Whoa,
I
what's that?
transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide.
Oop.
To climb the peak, I must first venture
It's
even
the Upside
deeper
Down
into
God,
the
guys.
veins of the
We're in
island,
Game of Thrones now.
where the signals are blocked altogether.
Another
Only
one?
then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
I swear to God I know which one that is, but the name eludes me. Paint everywhere. Can I not do anything with any of this? Just zoom in and zoom out. Alright, we get it. This is the shrine for the drowned god. Ooh, paper. Oh, hello, Georgie. Whereas Robert Embers. Hello, Georgie. I swear to. Ah! That was too well timed. I swear to God, I'm gonna punch that clown in the freaking groin. The problem with the clown that he didn't realize that he's a male character. He has got to have something hanging there. He's gonna feel it. Dude, like I may be jumpy, but I swear to God, I'm hoping that when the time comes again, I'm gonna do another like fight moment. Where am I going? The source. It's over there, the source. This is so pretty though. It's like low res, but it's super pretty at the same time. I wonder how old this game is. But yeah, I've been picking up a bunch of random games
I've
on my
become
computer.
convinced
Fine.
I'm not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
How's it strange? What's strange is that you don't have an actual road to get from A to B from the lighthouse. Oh, there it is again. And there's that area. That's the drop on the cliff where it's been written again. But, shoot. Ugh, I've been so out of it. My train of thoughts have been dropping, like, a lot faster, which is concerning to me. I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable knowing how fast my trains of thoughts have been dropping on me. I'm sorry, was that a sound? Oh, okay, it's the wind. The wind beneath my wing. Oh, this is clearly a Blair Witch thing now.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times.
I could probably say
But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence.
This
it's somewhere between the turn off the Sanford and the Welcome Break services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
What's with all the ships, man? There's one there, there's another one over there. Is that a military ship or is it just a freight trip? Blech. The crazy thing is that I don't know what is the end game cause of this, because this world is so oddly open. Like, I can clearly go that side. Like, look how open this is right now, and I can clearly go down there. I'm just trying to hope that this is the right way to go to continue for the sake of story. And You human! Oh, you human! Oh, you're the first human I've seen in this entire game, and I'm scared to go towards you. I won't trust any of it.
All night the boy has kept me lucid. I sat, when I was at the very edge of despair, when I thought I would never unlock the secret of the island, I sat at the edge, and I watched the idiot boy blink through the night. He is mute, and he is retarded, and he has no thought in his metal head but to blink each wave and each minute aside until the morning comes and renders him blind as well as deaf
That got
and
me
mute.
good. That was cool.
In many ways, we have much in common.
That's not nice. He's just trying to live. The source. Dang, this is cool though. At least I get to know a general idea of what seems important to get to. Man, what was their main reasoning for this game too? Because I'm only getting whatever he says. And like, look, that's clearly a pathway to go. I'm curious. Oh, Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. Nemo! JK. And then this is clearly a path in itself as well. That's crazy. Ah. I'm hoping to get at least halfway through this game so I can save it and figure it out from there. But this is clearly a dead end. Oof. I really wish I could run. That'd be so nice. Oh, that's the cap block. And then this is zoom. 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 New. New. New.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic. Your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Aww. That's sad. So, are you living out here because you couldn't take the fact that Esther died? Oof. Oh, that's a hole. That's a hole on... No! Oh, jeez!
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
Ooh. At least other things are... Oh, that actually scared me. And he jumped a little bit too. God, this place is so open. Who used to live here? If these housings are here. Oh, this is so
I've begun to
cute.
climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal.
I'm sorry, who is here? Should I be concerned about someone who is living here because they injured themselves? I'm very concerned, old man. What is going on? What made you want to do this whole juncture to begin with? Like, just because you're walking out of the sadness of what happened? Or because you're unsure about why you took...
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jacobson, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it.
Aw, poor dude.
There's no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Oh. You don't need white lines, you just need... Do. Oh, damn it, forgot. Dang, I'm so far now. Reminds me... place I went to in Canada for... Oh, there it is again. On, please. Thank you.
Inventory. A trestle table we spread wallpaper on in our first home. A folding chair. I laughed at you for bringing camping in the lakes. I was uncomfortable later and you laughed then.
Baby.
This diary, the bed with the broken springs. Once asleep you have to remember not to dream. A change of clothes. Donnelly's book, stolen from Edinburgh Library on the way here. I will burn them all on the last morning and make an aerial of my own.
You need Jesus, bro. I guess I'm going there? Ain't no other way I see around it. There's clearly this path down. Am I supposed to take a different path? Where am I going? The thing that I'm very scared of is wasting the time to go to an area and realize again, like I did in the very beginning, that it's not worth going to. Another cave? I just dropped.
He left his body to the medical school and was duly opened out for a crowd of students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like a drunk driver,
What?
scrambling his organs like eggs on a plate. but enough definition remained for a cursory examination, and, as I suspected, they found clear evidence of kidney stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit.
I don't know if it'll let me survive a drop. That's way too big. But I'm pretty sure it would let me survive that. This is an old ship as well. It is. This island's just with a bunch of old ships. Why isn't anybody taking claim to this land or making it like a historical location? Because like a lot's clearly gone on here. What is going on? I'm so lost. I just know that he's telling a story, and the issue is that I didn't switch the sound to go to my headset. That was my own fault. That might not be a way to go, actually. Oh, caves. They're so pretty. Until they're in video games, and then you're not sure what they contain. Light, please. Light. Light, please. No? It's still too bright for you? Oh, it is growing in the distance. Oh, it's just a shadow. Oh, there's the candle. Oh. Darling. The source? Alright. I got nowhere else to go. Bye! Alright, I think this is a good stopping spot. Oh, that one sounded like it hurt. Don't be scary, don't be scary, don't hurt me.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Mo! Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I said I would save. Can I even save here? Is this a thing? Options. Oh, I think it is. Because this is a portion of it. Should I just make this game go all the way through, all the way to the end? God, this pretty water. At least things glow in the dark here. Oh, scary sounds. I'm sorry. Hello. These are quite cute. Quite cute indeed. I really don't like caves in games. Oh, there's a symbol again. Should I go up or should I... Oh, I'm gonna have to go up regardless, because...
It was as if someone had taken the car and shaken it like a cocktail. The glove compartment had been opened and emptied with the ashtrays and the boot. It made for a crumpled museum, a shattered exhibition.
Why are the symbols all around? Dude, I feel really tall for this area. Okay, you're crouching. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Is pretty? Oh, it is so pretty. Oh, this is clearly a drop to my own demise. Oh well. Upsy daisy, please. Oh, this is slippery as hell. Oh, you're doing this like a train splunker. Nice. So far, each segment, if I'm smart, takes a little more or less, but without a doubt, less than 15 minutes, if I'm fast enough about it. Ooh, cool. God, this is so pretty. I just want to eat my soup and I'm super distracted right now. Let me take a bite. Quick bite, quick bite. Hey! Scene from Skyrim. This is really pretty still, though. Dude, how you're not getting your feet knocked out from under you? You're doing really amazing to maintain your footing. Ooh, oh, I'm not starting over. I'm not starting. No, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Is this blood? Oh, that's still concerning. Oh, these rock placements on the ground bothering the hell out of me though. Just because they're just really pointing out. Not because it scares me, but just like... Alright, you know what? Whatever. Doodly-doo, doodly-dee. Where do we go? Where do we be? Alright, duck for me, buddy. Thank you. Stay ducked. Just ducks for me. It's super nice. I was wondering why I felt like I was getting through areas really nicely sometimes. Oh, he's still crawling. Dude, you can get up a little bit now. I know it... Ugh. Because I'm like really close to the floor. Ooh, where am I?
I'm traversing my
Dark
own
Souls?
death throes. The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones.
I don't know which
I swallow
way to
fistfuls
go.
of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious.
Is that fish?
Pain flows through me like an underground sea.
Just a stone. Shoot. Left is always right way to go. But I'm curious. It's probably one big circle. And knowing how this game is so far, it's pretty straightforward. Because I'm just getting pieces of his story. Is this... And whoever he's following the steps behind, why is there paint here? There it is again. I'm pretty sure I would have known more of the story, but I don't have enough. I haven't bought myself the editing. Eh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Up looks like the right way to go. I'm just curious.
When I was coming round from the operation, I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction. It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well.
Waka.
People moved
Don't do this,
at
don't
the
do this,
summit,
don't do
but
this,
I
I'm
could
sorry.
not tell if
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it is a well. There's coins here. Hold. Taken? What way did I choose to take? I just wanted to see what was on this side. I decided to see if there was more story. Away from being a city. And it shall be... Wait, well, hold on. I can't read that word. I'm closer to plants if the roots are showing. Oh man, what way did I just choose? I'm really curious if there's different story ending depending on what ways that you decide to take as well. Because I'm clearly avoiding areas to not go back all the way through. Oh, Scheisse. I hope you can survive this, bro. Oh yeah. Oh, there's air pockets. Oh! Better than an air pocket. I'm already on the other side. It is very much like Skyrim, though. It makes me want to play, like, Oblivion all over again, just because all the feels in the world. Oh, not another drop! I'm done dropping. Please? Oh. Ah! I barely touched. Ooh. What the frick? What am I doing here? Am I dying or is she dying? I'm gonna go up. Just because I feel like I need to go up. Okay. I mean, I just did drop from a... What? I was looking up earlier. Play me like this. Jesus. You should have died, in all honesty. That drop was not meant to survive. Music sounds amazing right now, though. I guess I've been going the right way? I don't know. And then regular Skyrim, where you're exiting the ice caves after being convicted as a felon. Oh, that ended up a lot faster than I was expecting. That's awesome. This should be the last part. I'm sorry. Am I back out the cave?
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
What? Dude, if I had to be honest with you, I'm not even sure who lit up any of the candles. Ah! My fault. My fault. I'm just going forward even though there's candles all over the place, and I'm just following. Following. Okay.
We shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse.
Wait, hold on, I'm curious. There's another cave.
We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
So you're doing this because you're selfish? Guys. It's not like she's the one who cursed you. Have I even been getting pieces of any of this correct? What am I even doing? Alright, let's just keep moving and get this done within an hour. I've just been following these lights. Like that light. And I'm gonna go inside this cave again to see what nonsense they've left here. Because there's more lights heading down that way. That's Garo. It's a different one now. That's not a nice photo to have. I mean, pretty sure it's a very nice photo. It's just, it's a broken glass one. Alright, which shrine is this one to? Your kidney stones? The car. Music, don't do this to me. It's very concerning. If you could restart and be pretty again, instead of ending the way that you did, that'd be great.
There were chemical diagrams on the mug he gave me coffee in, sticky at the handle
Chemical
where his hand
diagrams.
shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter, forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market. You could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
Kind of keep thinking there's more people in the background, but there's nobody. Oh, music, don't do this to me.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Wow. Hey, Georgie. Stupid it. Punch that stupid clown in the crotch. Pull out his heart. Because apparently that's the way to kill him in the movies. You have any idea how many people were actually really ticked off about that end? On a sudden bright from heaven, yada yada, something something. Eggs! Oh, up. Hold on. My own demise? No? Okay. I was like, where'd my flashlight go? Like, oh right, I broke it. On the fall down. There's only so many things. I was like, why? Why can't I continue? Don't play me, game. Oh hey, the source. Am I closer? I mean, I'm figuring that's where I'm gonna end up at. Just because of how straightforward this game is. Oh my god. Hi, hello there. And in this episode, we never found out what happened.
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
Jesus. That is not a good situation to be in. Hey, there's a person this time. Is the blanket? Helen?
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle.
Jesus,
this
bro.
paper aeroplane leaves the
See
cliff
all
edge
of it.
and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we
No.
will come together.
And he was proceeding on his journey. Okay. And something. He was proceeding on his journey. It's supposed to be an O? I wonder I couldn't read that the first time. Damascus. And what's up with all the ands? At least have good English. You can't just have a constant run-on sentence. My real question is how much...
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I.
Oh my god, Death Stranding.
Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
God, the saturation of colors. No! Lost my train of thought because I'm trying to like listen what he says. Almost there. I'll make it. Ooh.
Bent back like a nail, like a hangnail, like a drowning man clung onto the wheel, drunk and spiraled, washed onto the lost shore under a moon as fractured as a shattered wing. We cleave, we are flight and suspended, these wretched painkillers, this form inconstant. I will take flight. I will take flight.
Is this a bunker? And it came to pass that as I made my journey... Oh crap, I can't read the rest. Were you just done with the world because you just lived in constant pain? Pretty spritey for a dude who's like look how fast you are. Oh, that is so pretty. You can still see the flames from the candles that are all over the place too. Sorry. Moon? Noon. It's too close. I can't read it. Ran not me, and I could not see from...
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jakobsen back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
What is up with you in Damascus, man? Your friend died, we get it. It sucks. But you're not gonna get moving anywhere in your life if you stand there living in that. And as he states, like, he's becoming the island. Like, okay, you don't have to. There's more to it. Which is not convincing in this current tone of voice.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air. White lines etched into these rocks.
Is he your lover?
Dear Esther,
Whoa.
I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all
I'm not
across this
touching it
island.
anymore, guys.
Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jacobson flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
You just killed yourself. You got a really far jump. Okay, control this again. Did you summon something? Oh, I turned into a bird. Guess they're not gonna let me see what happened. Man, that was interesting. What did I get myself into? I mean, I'm glad I got it done. It would have been a good two-part series, but I decided to get it done because I need space. I downloaded so much stuff. But thank you guys so much for joining me for this one. If you get it better than I do, awesome. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what went down, but at the same time, I'm a little bit still on the tired side. I slept for like a good while as soon as we got back from the trip. Please like, share, subscribe, let me know how you feel in the comments below about this one. Sorry, I'm just watching the last ship for all the letters I should have sent to you. And you just decided to end it. I know, it's tough. It's really tough when someone you care about leaves, but if you know that person just as well as you know yourself, you know that they're gonna keep wanting you to keep going. They're gonna want you to keep at it. They're gonna want you to be as strong as the person they knew you were. Oh dear God, what happened? I'm just trying to end this game on a good note and try to get it up for you. But I think I can end it here. Thank you guys. Lock. So, guys, so much for joining me for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. I hope to get more episodes out for you, more new stuff, more old stuff, whatever I can get done finally, because I keep not finishing many of the games that I play for you. But thank you guys so much for everything that you've done. This is going to be another year worth journey that I want to make. And I really hope that you guys continue to support me. I'm super, without a doubt, grateful for it. And I'm sorry for this dark screen. But until then, I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh no, I can't even do that.